finding balance in the words we say.
Open hearts, open minds, let's converse.
His and hers, two sides of the same coin. Different views but the same joint. Talking real, no need to rehearse. Together this is our time, this is his and hers.
So here we are, just you and me.
Sharing stories, setting minds free. His and hers.
Hello everyone, my name is Latasha Harrison. I'm the owner of the Plug Network Online, and today we are here with His and Hers, the Hers edition, and I have some friends and family here with me today. I have my sister Shonda Miller, Nisha Boo, and Stephanie, and today's topic is going to be strictly women, talking and discussing the things that are going to be in the cup. So I guess I'll go first, y'all. Let's see. Can you truly respect a man who makes less money than you, or does that chip away at your attraction and peace long term?
I can.
I think,
money to me, it ain't everything. If the love is there, respect is there, you know what I'm saying? And you got to know who got the hustle and who don't. So if I hustle harder than him, and he's taking care of, you know what I'm saying, the other part, I don't think I can have a problem with it. I think it becomes a problem when it becomes like he's used to it. You know what I'm saying?
He's getting comfortable
with it.
And you don't want to get comfortable doing nothing. I feel like
you still got to do your part too. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like people don't believe in reciprocity. And that's what this basically is talking about to me is reciprocity. Because we're so stuck in 50-50 and this, that, and the other, but it ain't gonna always be 50-50 all the time. You know what I'm saying? It might be 60-40, it might be 70-30. It's just as long as y'all working together as a team, getting the job done, then to me, it don't matter. Now, you can't be not doing nothing with yourself now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pull your weight. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm thinking that if you are making more money than your man and he's got a job that's making less, and y'all figure it out and y'all put it together and say, I know you making less, let's do this. I pay this, you pay that. As long as you making him feel like
he's a man. Yeah.
Because if you're taking that away from him, it's gonna be dead in the water.
Yeah, because you're messing with his pride.
That's where demasculate a man.
Yes.
Makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Yeah. And I completely understand and agree with what you're saying, but that's one of the big things that going on in relationships right now, because women are putting out there that like they don't need a man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
and they do. Because I was one of them that was like, I done grew up.
Need no man.
Yeah, I don't need no. But honey, sometimes I be like, dang. Like for instance, like my kids, because I got more boys, and they be telling me all the time, like, because I'll come in, like when I moved, I'm living in a 3rd floor apartment. And my boys had to pack everything up them steps. They was like, oh, Lord, Mama, you need to hurry up and get a man. I'm tired of
I keep saying, you want a man. You don't need a man.
Yeah.
And so you should be that woman. And ladies, right now, we're at the point where Black women are always the ones that take care of everybody and everything.
Yeah.
So you're going to want a man, not need a man. And so when you get that man, you got to make sure you don't say, I don't need you.
Yeah.
I want you.
Yes.
And so that way, maybe it might balance it.
Oh, but you don't
need a man, though. You do need a man, though. And I'm not saying need him like I need you to provide, but you need him to
balance you out.
Your soul.
You need him to balance you out.
To feed your soul. Like,
you need him
when you're in a relationship and you in love, like, you know what I'm saying? You need your man sometimes to give you that extra. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying you need him to where like you need him to provide for you, like, but then to a certain degree you kind of do. Like I think it's kind of like you say I don't need you. It's basically saying like, here I go. My mind where I can't explain it. It's like I need you. I want you to feed my soul. I need you to be here with me. But it's not where I need you as if saying like I can't do nothing for myself. I think it's two
That's a
different
difference.
needs.
There is a
You
difference.
get what I'm saying? Like
There
it's
is
two
a
different
difference.
needs.
Yeah.
Cause I need a man to give me that love and you know what I
But
mean,
that's
that
want.
push.
That's a want because it you know it'll be a partner.
Yeah.
So it's a want. You want that person to be there to hold you, to shield you, to protect you, but you don't need them to, because if he left and went out the door, you'll be okay taking care of you and whoever are taking care of yourself. But you want him to hold you. You want him to comfort you. You want him to build you up, and him to know that.
So you don't
But
think,
don't you kind of
so you
feel
don't
needed
think,
though?
yeah,
Don't you want a man to feel like he needs you though? Like not need you to take care of him, but like
yeah,
like
I was
need
getting ready
her
to say
today.
like you.
I can't wake up without
I
her
don't
because
know,
I
y'all.
need her
That's
to
a hard one
cleanse
for
my
me.
soul.
It's a hard one because
What's your opinion,
I
Tasha?
think it's a want. I think it really is a want. I
feel like everybody needs somebody though. Well, maybe that's kind of.
It's like it's one of them tricky things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
because you can be in a relationship with somebody, the relationship doesn't work out, then you're trying to say that need is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You're saying you need him. Then somebody else can fulfill the same role that he fulfilled. So that's more of a want.
Yeah, it still is a want. Yeah,
it's a
y'all
want.
right. Y'all right. Because really and truly, if he goes out the door, you still going to have to handle whatever it is.
We have to think in the terms of when he go out the door. Why we can't think of this is my person, this is who I want to be, and I want him to know that, and I want to know that he needs me, like he needs the love from me. He needs that, you know what I'm saying, that caring part of me. Like it don't necessarily mean like you can't live without him, need him.
Okay.
But ain't you still supposed to need your partner in some sense?
That's a good. I don't know, y'all.
That's a good
Yeah.
question. It is.
Like I understand it. Like I get what you're saying.
I understand where you come from
like
because
it's what you want.
yeah, I
But
understand
like,
where
when
you
you
come
in a
from. It's
marriage,
hard for me to
you
put
know,
it in
some
words.
people that be married for so long, you come so adapted to each other. Like you know, what I'm saying you need your person.
I mean,
not saying
well,
that.
Hey, let me just say this. I've been with my husband off and on for 40 plus years. And so he knows I don't need him. I want him.
Yeah.
I can't see myself without him. If he was to die today, I would not be able to be with anybody else because he's the love of my life.
Right.
Right.
I mean, I've been with him ever since I was 16 years old.
Wow.
So off and on.
I'm so happy to hear stuff like that.
More
I know.
on than off.
So it's I want him.
Right.
When I wake up and we still see that attraction is still there because I want him. Not that I need him. He's retired. I don't need him to do anything. I mean, he's gonna be his man and I'm gonna be my female and we're gonna come together.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a want. It's not a need. Maybe when I say when I have a hard day at work and I say I need you to hold me.
But don't when you like y'all know my man is okay.
Y'all
like,
know about
like
Maslow's
right?
hierarchy of needs. You know what I'm talking about, like the self-actualization. Because I'm wondering if where that fits in when it comes to relationships.
Elaborate a little more.
Well, I want to be able, because I want to tell y'all like the different stages of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And I'm going to pull my phone out.
Well, what was you going to say?
Oh, like, I don't know. I just be looking at stuff different. Okay, like food, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to eat, right? So when you in love and this is your partner, right? And y'all in this relationship, don't you need that love? Like if you don't give, like if he don't give it to you. Like if you used to a routine and he don't get it, you be like, thinking something's going wrong. It's like your body's needing that love. Your body's needing that attention. You might want it, but I don't know. I just see it different, I guess. Like, I don't know. I think real love, like when you really in love, like you need that love. Like it ain't just that I want no more.
So when you say you talk about food,
because you can have a different person, but the love ain't the same.
Very true. Because each relationship is different anyway.
You know what I'm saying? So your person is your person, though.
Yeah, your person is
like it's
yeah,
different.
but I'm gonna tell you something. Your person can be your person, and your person can get kicked out the door if he ain't respectful.
Okay, so the 5 levels of hierarchy, which is the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It'd be psychological. This is what people need: psychological, safety needs, love and belonging needs and esteem needs, self-actualization needs. So those are things, and relationships do fall into the love and belonging needs.
See what I'm saying? Because it's like you just, I don't know. It's like when you in love, like when, you know, when stuff's good in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And it's just going like it's supposed to. It's like you wake up needing that every day. Like if you don't, you might want it. I get the want part, but it's like your body needs that, like to make you feel.
But I
you know
also
what I'm saying?
think that sometimes we get caught up in relationships where we don't have self-love and we're asking for our partner to love on us and on the way that we don't love on ourselves. So we have to.
We do need them to a certain extent, though. When it comes to certain things, I feel like.
You ain't gonna tell me when you're in the house by yourself and it's just you. You want me thinking about this man and the part that he plays in this house, like, I don't know.
Well,
I am a hopeless romantic. I'm sorry. I just
Me too.
I be feeling like
Me too.
the
Me too,
bad,
Tasha.
like,
Nisha.
don't outweigh the good to me all the time, especially when the bad is
Because you
not
do be wanting
as-
those
as-
needs.
What do
You know
you
what I'm
consider
saying?
bad, though?
I guess.
Okay, well, let's look example. When sometimes, like I said, when I say work or I start the day off, I could wake up and just say, I just need to lay on you and hear your heartbeat to make me calm down and get ready for my day.
But that's a need, though.
Is that a need or is that a want? Because if
it's
he's
a
not
need.
a want to me,
But she said, I need to lay on you.
Yeah.
So that means at this moment, I'm needing you. Like, I need your comfort. Like, I could go over here.
Yeah,
but
this
it's
is a
you
good.
I need.
This is a good conversation because we we're trying to decipher between
you could have said,
is it to really want or really
to
need?
lay on your chest. I want to hear your heartbeat.
But
right?
in your
body
needs,
at that moment needed it to calm you down.
But with needs, your needs are determined by who you are as a person, though. It's not necessarily that everybody has the same needs and wants. So it's kind of, it is, you know, it's a little bit.
I guess it's kind of like, it's like you can use both of them for the same
tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just going to say they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand.
That is true.
They go hand in hand.
That's very true.
I'm over here like, man, I watch them shows like I am the romantic. Like I just be watching it. I just be like,
Me too.
this can happen.
You know
You
what?
can achieve this. You know what I'm saying?
It is crazy. This was a great discussion, and it is about time for us to cut to a commercial. We will be back with his and hers edition in one moment.
When the podcast ends, the radio keeps going. Keep it locked to the Plug Network and stay plugged in. Ever felt like your take on relationships or life needs a bigger stage? We're looking for you. His and Hers is expanding our circle, and we want new guests and panelists to join our 4-person rotation. Whether you've got a unique perspective to share or just love a good debate, come pull a question from our cup and dive into the conversation with us. And for those of you listening at home, we want to hear what's on your mind. What questions should we be asking? No topic too small or too spicy. Submit your questions today and we might pull your slip in the next episode. If you're ready to join, send your burning questions and inquiries to our DM on any of our social media platforms. We'll sort through them and make sure you say the words, his and hers.
His and hers. His and hers.
We are back with his and hers edition, and Nisha, I think it's your turn. So,
Okay, let me get a good one. Hold on.
oh my gosh,
Yeah, because Big Sis be having me thinking.
Yeah, 'cause that
I
last
know
one,
it's
right?
gonna be good with having her here.
You ready? Is soft life a realistic goal for you right now, or does just surviving feel more like your daily reality? I want to be soft, and I see it. Like when you see videos or, you're going to research it and what a soft life is. But I'm always surviving. I've been surviving my whole life. I've been in survival mode. Like when you come from, I've been on my own since I was 15. So in a city and state that I'm not from. I'm originally from Virginia. So I went to elementary and middle, both places, but, grown life here. But I had to survive. I had to learn how to feed myself, take care of myself, protect myself. So when you always in protection mode and you got this wall up, how can I really let this man truly in when I'm always thinking something's going to happen? And sometimes we can see stuff and kind of make stuff a reality when it's not there. But I want to live in that soft girl. Like, I think I come back to our last question of the need. Like, now I don't need him, and that's what I want. Like, I want him to take care of me. I want him to let me be relaxed so that I won't have to be so strong and so hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of being hard.
But see, that thing that comes back to the fact that everything is dependent on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if we get too soft, everything gonna fall apart.
That's what we think, though. But I think that sometimes we don't give our partners enough credit to be like, they've watched us long enough, or that they're a man. Their instinct, like we got women instincts, their instincts to kick in.
Well, I wouldn't say that's not what I was speaking about.
Oh.
I'm saying the pressures of being a Black woman is that we got to take care of the kids. We got to make sure that the kids are taken care of. We really, we put the function of the household together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we feel like if we don't do it, it's going to fall apart.
That is one of the
things. But they still come with that surviving, right? Like, why can't we relinquish it and see what he going to do?
That's not saying that everybody doesn't carry their own part.
Yeah.
We carry the most
We
of
carry
it,
the heavy part, though.
Yeah, at some point in time, you gotta be soft because then the man is not gonna be able
He ain't gonna
to
feel like
connect with you at some point. If that barrier is always up there, he's not gonna be able to say, "I'm gonna need you." You gotta find the right time and situation, like just to lay there, just to be in a conversation and not answer the phone and not text nobody, not watch TV. Just sit there and listen to music, just talking to each other. Because nowadays we don't communicate with each other.
Not at all.
And
we talk at each other instead of talking to each other.
Just sit there and communicate with each other and just say, or just be in the moment. Say, I'm not being anything but being with you. That's it. I'm not answering the phone.
Keep the distractions away.
With my grandbabies. I'm not doing this. I'm only being with you. And that way it lets the bird down. Say, oh, it's giving us a time to connect. And we do that maybe once a month because we
that's hard to find at home. Well, I can tell you that.
We just connect and just don't answer the phone. Don't do nothing. Just be with us.
Because they try to connect, like when you're looking at like TikTok or Facebook or whatever, they try to connect soft life with letting him lead. So, like, how does that go in together? Like, like when you used to surviving, how do you let somebody lead for you to be soft? That makes sense.
Trust.
Because
he
you
has
can't be
to build
soft.
trust.
He's got to show you he can be that provider and leader. He can't just talk about it. He's got to show you. He's got to come in showing you that, let me show you how I can provide for our family. Let me show you how, because some of them ain't cut like that. You know what I'm saying? And the way the dating pool is now, we are gonna be in survival mode because listen, when I tell you I'm ready for
men
it.
don't be having that instinct women get. Like, we just automatically know, like, boom, what to do. And I think when they ain't taught or haven't been taught,
they're more calculated.
Have no leaders, they don't know how to lead a home.
Yeah, because
makes sense what I'm saying.
And this is what gets me, like, a lot of times, because I've dated guys that's been in 2-parent households. That don't mean nothing, because we got to think of how did that man's father treat his mother.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got some men that weren't raised in a household with no man.
And treat you better.
No, or their mother or father. Mm-hmm. So, like, I think in some relations, like, when we get with people, we just, like, automatically assume, like, they supposed to know what we know.
But don't you teach a man how to be? I mean,
How to love you?
Yeah. To what your needs are.
They got to be willing to listen and pay attention. Because we can be telling you all along what to do.
But isn't that a deal breaker? In the beginning, you know, you can
not. It's got to.
Everybody just knows. Like, and I think that's what it is. We expect them to know. But what if they ain't been taught?
That's true.
You got to tell them.
That's true. And they gotta want to listen.
Like, you know, what?
And I'm not talking about just listen.
It just is. I can't help it that I just see the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's nothing wrong with seeing the other
I grew
side.
up in a 2-parent household. But just because I was, I mean it was healthy.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what I was seeing her just saying.
So I took on some of that too, because you can't help but take on what you've been around,
what you're accustomed,
so
what your normal is.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get this man though that wasn't.
Yeah.
He had a mom and daddy.
Oh,
he didn't get to see the mom and daddy duo. Now, at some point, maybe he could have seen grandfather and grandmother at some point. But like they said, like we said, the men go for the women. So you're stuck seeing this woman survive and do it. Some men really think that this is how a woman is supposed to be. And when you alleviate from that to try to be soft, they don't understand it because they was raised in survival mode. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what I was going to say, because a lot of times these men have it in their head that it's roles in a relationship. The woman is supposed to do this, the man is supposed to do that. Why? That be the problem for me. Like,
you don't
why?
like them gender roles?
No, let's do it together and get it done.
But there is. I mean, me and my husband, we have roles. I'm just saying.
Right.
I mean,
what your roles is?
You got the experience. You have the experience. Yeah. No.
Let me just say this, and it might be as simple as taking out the garbage. That is your role. Okay. It might be, well, dishes I don't do. Wash clothes. That's my role. Okay. We have roles that we know and we understand. This is what this person's supposed to do. Let's just say one. One day I got sick because I'm used to nurturing everybody. I got sick. Before I even got to the house, I had already went to the store, got my medicine, got everything I needed because I knew he wasn't going to go to the store and take care of me and go to the store. Like I would take care of him when I was sick. That's a role. That's crazy, but that's a role.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm.
My thing.
But
if you've been with a man, you've been with him for so long, why do we gotta tell you that I'm sick and you need to go to the store? Because when you sick, you wanna lay on my lap. I gotta rub you. I gotta make you sap for your chest. I gotta put you in a tub. I gotta get you some soup. But when we sick, baby, did you take that medicine?
Yeah.
And you still got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Like, you still gonna cook your chicken.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why I said, why is it gender roles? Like, we need to do this together. It's called, to me, it goes back to the reciprocity.
Don't you gender role in some of it? Because I don't want him to say, well, baby, I'll cook his food. You need to take out this guy because I'm not taking him.
Oh, I will, though. See, that's me.
I will, too.
I'm not carrying no groceries in the house.
Only if he's not his.
I don't carry groceries. I don't have to do none of it. Like, sometimes we complain about something.
Maybe that's my survival.
I do get. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's because I done been in survival and I've always had to do it. Well, my boys, and now they gonna have to do it for
he's out of town or he ain't come home. You done got into it and he's up at daddy's house or whatever. I'll take out the garbage. But that's not my role. Okay. My role is to go in this grocery store and get this food and put them in these grocery bags, leave them in his car. So to a certain degree, I want the gender role because I'm not carrying them bags. I'm not picking up these cases of pop.
When I say about roles, my husband didn't marry me to cook. I don't cook.
See, I'm a cooker, so he wants me to cook. So
he's never married me.
Always says this.
It's never been. That's not my role. I don't cook. I might do
Cardi B, I don't cook.
Hey, that's not what he married for me.
She always says that ain't the reason why he married me, Tasha.
But that's the thing. Like what your niche is.
Everybody's married.
To our last question, like you just know what you're good at. So like you want to cook, he can.
Yeah.
So baby,
let's take turns. That's what I believe in. Let's take turns.
But like she said, they can't. She don't.
Well, she don't cook.
Sometimes.
Hey, I might throw something.
She can cook.
I can cook, but
that's just not.
She doesn't choose to cook.
Right. Right.
No.
See, and that's me. Like he'll go on. I'm like, okay. Like sometimes I'm like, you don't cook me nothing. Like I'm always cooking. Like, cause you don't like it. because you don't let me. And you know what I'm saying? So when he go in there, I'll be like,
You won't let him be great.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
let him be
cause like,
great.
cause I got that old school living
You
with my
ain't
mama
being
them.
soft.
Right.
I don't
You
know
ain't
nothing
being
about your
soft.
food to be letting you cook for me.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let him be
That's the
great.
point. You gotta
Yeah.
be soft.
Okay, we are going to come back with his and hers edition in one moment.
When the podcast ends, the radio keeps going. Keep it locked to the Plug Network and stay plugged in. Ever felt like your take on relationships or life needs a bigger stage? We're looking for you. His and Hers is expanding our circle, and we want new guests and panelists to join our 4-person rotation. Whether you've got a unique perspective to share or just love a good debate, come pull a question from our cup and dive into the conversation with us. And for those of you listening at home, we want to hear what's on your mind. What questions should we be asking? No topic too small or too spicy. Submit your questions today and we might pull your slip in the next episode. If you're ready to join, send your burning questions and inquiries to our DM on any of our social media platforms. We'll sort through them and make sure you say the words his and hers.
His and hers. His and hers.
Okay, we are back with his and hers edition. And I think, Stephanie, it's your turn, girl.
Yes.
That was a good
God.
conversation, too.
Let's see what I got. Does a strong Black woman label help you or hurt you when you're trying to ask for support, rest, or a break?
Hurts.
Oh, it
Well,
definitely hurts you.
There you go. It's your topic.
It does. I'm just saying.
It does.
Because they're so used to you
You
doing
being
stuff.
strong.
I'm
and being
sorry,
strong.
Nah,
It
for real.
Then when you
does
say you
hurt you.
tried, they look at you like,
What's wrong?
Anyway,
Hold
can you
on.
keep doing what is
yeah,
this?
but let me have this.
Can I just like sit down?
I just said I was tired.
Mm-hmm.
Well, baby, didn't you, when you supposed to, or mama, wasn't you supposed to, or auntie, I just said I was tired. My back hurt. You could literally be, and they still be like, I need this, I need that, I need
Yeah.
this. Can you do this?
Yeah.
How about this?
Oh, let's talk about the grown kids because it don't stop there either.
This show don't.
No,
When I say, because like I got 6 grandkids, and
I swear you don't look like you got no
every
six-pack.
day, do you never stop hearing mama? Mama, can you? Mama, can you? You know, I take care of my mama. So that's, you know, I'm helping with raise my do what I can for my grandkids. I help my adult kids out. So it's just like
Yeah.
it don't
Be like-
stop for
like
us.
this, like you just,
Yeah, like the Matrix.
But you know what? Can you take on the responsibility that you did it? You did it.
we spoiled them.
I did it to myself
I was
too.
about to say
You
something.
know
but
what's
Tasha,
so
you had to
crazy?
say that.
It's
You
so
know I'm about to
crazy
slam my
because-
son
Because
in.
you teach people how to treat you.
Uh-oh. Right. And
You do.
that is so crazy, y'all, because
And we
I
talking kids
don't
to feel
know
like,
how to tell nobody no.
That's
I'm
exactly.
starting to learn that.
I've learned. Let me tell you something. It's feeling good. I be like, nope. Because usually I say no, and then a couple minutes later, I be like,
Feeling guilty. Mm.
Oh, my.
now I be like, no.
Oh,
And
baby.
I'm learning, like,
Listen,
no. And they get to look at me. Then you
my
just tell me
kids
no.
are, my daughter's the main one. Oh, honey, she thinks because she got these kids that I have to stop what I'm doing. She don't care what. If she got to go, because she's going to college, she's about to graduate to being a respiratory therapist. And she thinks because she didn't have these kids, she's got 3 of her kids are triplets.
Oh. Well, she
So-
had time to breathe.
So
No,
she
put it on her mama.
she feels like that me and my mother, if we don't stop what we doing and go help watch them when she's got to go to school, we goes through it. I mean, we like,
But that ain't child responsibility. Okay, yeah, you had 3. We gonna help. See, I think
But
that's
she
what the-
created that. Because when
Yeah.
I remember when the kids was born, you were staying at the house.
Yeah.
She stopped her whole entire life.
To take care of your
Yes.
And I've been doing it with,
And she's been
so
doing
it's hard
it.
for you to break that.
It's
Let me tell
hard
you
for her.
something.
but
to break
she
it, too.
expects it now because she feels like,
You've been doing it.
yeah. And it's like, but I done raised y'all. I done did my, I done raised all of y'all. All my kids is grown. But now they basically tell me, when are you going to be a grandmother?
Mm.
But I think because we made ourselves strong Black women, even though our kids should be able to see us
Mm-hmm.
and be seeing what mama did this, so I know I should be able to do it because I'm seeing her. That should be my example.
Mhm.
Like my mother is my example.
Mine too.
And so that's the way
Even for
I
her faults.
do what I do now because I had that strong Black female. And I might say I need to take a break and be by myself every once in a while and take that time. Because I
What is
do.
a break?
No, what I do is I leave.
She showed
They don't even know where I'm at.
I don't even know where she at.
I'm
No,
teaching
for
my
real.
husband, and I tell him I'm at this place.
And I be like,
And make
what's
sure
that got
I'm
to do
okay.
with me?
I'm like, because I need a day by myself.
I tell my
without
little sister
anybody.
everything too, though, Tasha. That's just y'all roll. Like, we know that.
I mean,
you
I
can be
got a
like,
twin.
I know where she is. She's straight.
She got a twin
I got a
sister.
twin, and
No,
sometimes
she
I'm
don't
away
tell
from
her.
I'm
She
away
don't
from
tell her
I'm
either.
like, I gotta have my own space. I
So
can't
how do
be
you
with
shut it
nobody.
off? Because I start
She
feeling
just shut
guilty.
it off.
You gotta get one day at least out of sometime.
See, my problem
not
is
be
I be
anybody's
needing that day,
anybody.
and I tell everybody just get out.
Just
I don't know
go
how
to
to
a movie, go walk
You know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
park,
I need
spend the
to
day
run.
shopping,
'Cause
whatever
I'm always
it
worried
is
somebody
that
gonna be
you
worried
like.
about me.
I don't get no me time
What-
for real.
Whatever it is that you like to do, pick one day just to do you.
And you know what's crazy?
And
What
love
I
doing it.
What I do, I have an alarm on my phone, and it's crazy that the production director. So we got calendars, and they connect. And he was like, "Tasha, what is this me time?" So it's an alert that goes off on my phone every day that I have to do something for me.
yourself.
You gotta be able to do
You got
something
to.
for yourself. You living is only one you. You only
Yeah.
got one life.
I haven't done that since I was.
And
Since
you
I had
gotta
my
have
first child,
something
But
it's
now
to
you
do.
got a man now too, girl. So you gonna have to trip. Yeah.
Like today is a pretty day, and you just
Yeah.
want to
Why
go
you
and spend the
trying
day
to hold
with
that
yourself.
smile when she said that? Shantae's got a man at home. What you mean? No. She said not the smile, baby, live in there. Shantae's got a man at home.
Say, come on, baby, take me somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
So you did something for you? I got chills, y'all. My heart for real. Like,
that's what you
live in that. You supposed to
Yes.
smile when it
Because-
make you feel good, and you got that.
And it's
So now it's
okay.
time for daughter. I get it. You can't tell me I'm a grandmama because I've been there from the beginning. But if I keep on doing this for you,
Mhm.
you're not gonna learn.
Yeah.
And now it's time for mama to have time for mama because
Cause we not getting no older. I'll
No,
be
well, we
48
getting
in a
older.
few
We ain't
months.
getting no
That's why I'm getting older because it's like I don't want to be 60-something years old just now being able to really enjoy my life without, somebody pulling my coattail, mama, you gotta do. It's like, huh?
yeah.
I mean,
Like I don't get no time to relax. Like
when I say I'm
this struggle
on
been so
go
hard.
every day from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed.
And it's
If
not
you
it.
sleep, and then when you go to bed, when you get a certain age, you still ain't sleeping because your mind is going do.
Stephanie, it's okay to take time for yourself.
It is. And
I
she
need
should-
it. I
and
needed
she
that
should
child
be okay
because
with you taking time for
I
yourself.
have to tell my big sister that. Man, she's got 2 little, I don't know what made her do it. She's about to be 45, but she got 2 little ones. She got one in kindergarten, one about to go in kindergarten. But my oldest nephew, my oldest nephew, he's we're in the 10th grade. So it's like an age gap where she waited, but y'all, I be so mad that we live states away.
mm-hmm.
She always has her kids. If she's not at work, it's like mommy time never stops. Like from get them up, you know what I'm saying, in the morning, get them to the babysitter, get them off to school, go to work, come home, pick everybody up. You gotta go home and, tend to everybody's need, cook the food. And I just be like, sis, like, I'm coming up there and she has no idea that when I come, I got a babysitter planned. I'm gonna pay a babysitter. Both of her little kids got godmothers.
Oh.
Help her. She needs this weekend.
But is she
for
allowing
herself.
them to help her though?
No, and that's why I'm the regulator in this family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the middle sister of the girls, but I'm the head of the family. Like
I'm the little big sister.
Like I'm the little big sister. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that for this weekend, she relinquishes that, because as a woman, like I don't get as much time, but I do get my time in. You got to get your time in.
Yeah.
I remember that from my mom and them. Like when you made your kids take naps, when you had set bedtimes, that wasn't for them. That was for you.
Us, yeah.
To have that time to unwind and get your thoughts together for the day before it's time for you to go to bed. But it's like she's always constantly, and I heard it in you, like you got to do something for yourself. I don't even think she remembers what she liked.
I think my thing is because I had my kids at such a young age.
Yeah.
That I wasn't really able to be there for them the way I needed to be then, because I had my first child when I was 15.
Okay.
So I was growing up with them.
So the first part was kind of a struggle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I was working. I would try to go to school. You know, I was trying to do what I needed to do for my kids. And I think that's where my guilt comes in at, is because what you just said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's where my guilt comes in at, because, and then me raising them, I'm a domestic violence survivor. So I think raising them in that type of environment then, and then just having them at a young age, I think that's where all of this, I feel like I owe it to my kids.
But after that time when you got together, you was a mama still doing this whole process, right? Now, I see it different, and it could be that I have no natural kids. I am a mom, but I'm not a natural mother. But you can't make up for the past. You can't, like I tell this to my old man in his situation, like, you can't make up for the past. Yeah, you missed that. Yeah, times is missed, but you can build from your future. You can start from doing your stuff, but that don't mean you gotta go back in time and try to do what you did. You can be a grandmother. You can be there for your kids without making it your sole responsibility.
Right.
But you're also going to make yourself get and feel like your life is for them and not for you.
Yes, it's for you.
And you know what I'm saying? You could be for them, but still have something for you. You're 47 years old. I'm 61 years old. And you got to pick.
Look, just swallow the water. I ain't gonna say that. Tell people that lie.
You got to pick and choose. And it's hard. It is hard. But once you start doing it and they see you happy, they're going to be happy. They might be upset because you're saying, no, I'm not doing this. I'm going to choose me this time. They'll get used to it.
Because that guilt always, you know, I'll say no, and then I'll just start feeling that guilt.
Guess what? When you say no, go. Because I had to. I got that problem my whole life. Like, I just hate to tell people no because I feel bad. But then I just start thinking, did you tell me no? Did she tell me no?
Yeah.
Hold on. No. Because I keep saying yes, and it's my cup. It's just going down and down and down. I can't refill it.
And it's not easy walking around in emergency mode, fixing problems.
That is my life. It's like I am walking in emergency mode.
Yeah,
and it's just like I'm like this all day long. You know what I'm saying?
I know that feeling.
You.
You know what? It is time for another break, and we will be back with his and hers editions in one moment.
When the podcast ends, the radio keeps going. Keep it locked to the Plug Network and stay plugged in. Ever felt like your take on relationships or life needs a bigger stage? We're looking for you. His and Hers is expanding our circle, and we want new guests and panelists to join our 4-person rotation. Whether you've got a unique perspective to share or just love a good debate, come pull a question from our cup and dive into the conversation with us. And for those of you listening at home, we want to hear what's on your mind. What questions should we be asking? No topic too small or too spicy. Submit your questions today and we might pull your slip in the next episode. If you're ready to join, send your burning questions and inquiries to our DM on any of our social media platforms. We'll sort through them and make sure you say the words his and hers.
His and hers. His and hers.
Okay, we are back with his and hers edition. And Shonda, I think it's your turn.
Okay, let me put my glasses on because I can't see. Let me see. Let me get something good. Let me get something good. Oh, Lord, let me see. What's a boundary you set or wish you had set that most other women would call too much, but you know is non-negotiable? What's a boundary you set?
What's a boundary I should have set?
So you said you didn't say that.
I wish you would have had it set.
The other woman would say it's too much. I swear I think somebody made these questions about me, but
I wouldn't.
I'm just playing. But no, I think a boundary I should have set, it's gonna start a conversation, was not being a wife with no ring and a mother with no kids. I have been a mother with no children and a wife with no ring for the last decade. And I think a lot of women wouldn't have. They would have ran and been gone. But I think that's a boundary like I should have set in the beginning.
Okay.
I've been, just a little context. We've been in each other's lives since I was 12 and he was 13.
Okay.
Back and forth. During the breakup, during the breakups, he had children. I don't have none. So I guess in that love, I don't know. I cannot explain it. Everybody has asked me to explain it. I don't know, but that I love him. That's all I can say. But what I've put up with, what I've been through in this relationship and during the course of it, a lot of women would not have. So I think and I'm using my words. I just know that my story is for something else. But like, I should have said that in the beginning because now I'm setting boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming.
You're moving backwards.
Yeah, but it's coming along. Mm-hmm. But I started backwards because I didn't know nothing about that then. Mm-hmm. You didn't know nothing about boundaries and what was supposed to be like.
I think a lot of times we as Black women don't know boundaries.
Yeah, but our story has started like, we didn't know nothing about boundaries. We were surviving with each other. You get what I'm saying? But when it circled back around, it's kind of like you just fell into the same things that y'all was used to instead of knowing that we was two different individuals that was growner now. And the boundary should have been set then. So I think that's a boundary I should have set that other women wouldn't even have went through.
I should have set a boundary is knowing the friends that you hang around with and knowing your person that you're involved with in relationship, making sure you know their friends and what those boundaries were. Because at some point in time, friends ended up not knowing who they are, thinking that they're his friends and I'm not going to be with them because I don't like them, and not really knowing them. And then him not knowing my friends are getting connected with each other's friends, knowing those boundaries of what it is that made y'all come together. Because friends can split people.
They can.
They can split you.
Your friends and your family, actually.
Yeah, shoot yeah.
And they should know their boundaries. We together, and this is what's going on. And if you're going to split us or try to divide us, then you need to kick rocks and keep it.
But I also think that we put ourselves in that predicament because we always want to be like, girl, let me tell you. So, last night we got into it and such and such. To where you mad at this moment. You done took him back. Your friend's still mad.
I'm mad as
I'm not saying. I was saying
Yeah.
Tasha this to Joe, right?
And that's what we do. We do that a lot.
We do it with our friends too. I mean, our family too. Like, we tell them our business, but then we want them to see our partner in the way we see them. But we didn't set that boundary.
Yeah.
So now the friends and family feel like, well, hell, you was telling me everything in the beginning. So yeah, I don't think, now you need to leave her alone. Or you need to leave him alone. And they trying to split when in our reality, they meddling, but we allowed them to meddle.
Well, I think that there's a balance, though. I think that it has to be a balance because if I'm your real friend or if it's my family member and they're in a relationship that isn't, that they can't be their best selves and it's always something going on. And I don't, as a friend or family member, talk to you about the way that it's making me feel or the way that you're coming to me making me feel or how it's showing up in you, then I'm not truly beside you. Then I, as a friend or a family member, my job is also, okay, if you rolling with this situation, I'm rolling with it. But I'm going to tell you, I'm on ready, set, go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That person ain't got to me more times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's what it is. What
But
it is.
but as a person, like sometimes though, cause like you get tired though. Like, why you don't keep putting me in the middle of it if you gonna keep taking this person back? Cause I got, some friends, and I've done it too. I ain't even gonna lie. I've done it too. I go, been in the situations where I go run my mouth telling my friends, and then they be like, don't keep coming to me with it because you ain't gonna do nothing but take them back.
I got a couple friends that's like that, but I got like my best. She be like, well, okay, friend. She like, I love you, and I love brother too. So whatever y'all decide is what I'm gonna do. But I know when she's saying that, it's her way of being like, here we go again. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with you if this is what you want to do. But now then you get them rowdy friends. Just say no names. That be like, girl, F him. And girl, we about to go. Her, do I need to come over? We riding and dying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it feels good to have both of them, you know what I'm saying? But I still think that sometimes we as people, or women sometimes too, especially if I'm an emotional person. I just am. I'm emotional. Make stuff sometimes, certain situations be more than what it is. Then you run and tell it. But that ain't really how you meant it, but you mad in that moment and you just really trying to get it out. So then when you try to cycle back, they like, nah.
So you don't think, have y'all ever set boundaries as far as your male?
Well, see, that's what I was getting ready to.
With a female.
Let me tell you. I had a situation.
With a friend.
I had a situation. I was in my last relationship that I was in.
Trust.
See, I got a male I talk to every day.
I had a female that she was out, they was supposed to be best friends, this, that, and the other.
Okay.
And she, for some reason, when I say this girl hated me, didn't know me from a can of paint, but she knew him. She would come around my house when I wasn't there. She like when I say anytime I came around and she knew, like she would ask other people about, I come to find out years later, she was asking other people when, they would come to tell me, well, she was wanting to know what was going on in y'all's relationship. I mean, when I say this girl, I ended up going to jail behind this girl.
Don't you know that guy you came here and said, look, it's either me or her. The boundary.
I did that. Like there's
some of them don't want to set that boundary because they feel like you telling them what to do. Like you telling them to be grown. Like, wait a minute. Every time this person come around, you don't notice that everything just go away. Like, it just goes down. And I think that you need to set a boundary with your friend.
And that's what I like. Me and this girl, when I say y'all, it was like bad.
You trying to tell them what to do. But okay, like a man could tell me, I don't like your friend. I don't like that friend. Every time you run that friend,
but I'm not talking about a friend. I'm talking about an associate.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I was trying to say about my story. Like it was her.
I don't think that they should.
It was basically somebody. Like I only met her one time in person. Had been actually wasn't even really around her for that long. But when I say like, when we got into it, he would leave and go stay at her house. he would, I mean,
know.
oh, baby, when I say I walked in her house and they was in the bed together.
Baby, they was
So
touching.
they was more
I
than
said that to you 3 minutes ago. They was
in a
messing around
relationship.
because
And
okay,
I think
I got a
because
friend, right? Like we're like I call him my brother. Like but we're not brothers. You know, my brother I talk about. Like there's no female that he could ever have that would ever feel no way about me. Because I don't want him sexually. And you can tell that in friends. I go around the baby, I've been around the baby mamas, the girlfriends, at times when he wasn't, you know, when he still had the side ones going on. You know, he's a good man now, but you know, side ones going on. I knew them all. You know what I'm saying? And I kicked it around them. But I think it depends on the female. I also let them know who I was, and I had to let him know in the beginning.
He kept us.
He did have one in the beginning, like,
kept us
hold on, what's
separate.
going on with y'all? Because we was separate. We was never. So guess what I started doing? Popping up at the functions, popping up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I talked to her. I'm not gonna spend all this time, even though this is my friend.
And to this
not
day,
letting
she
her
hates
know
me.
that she's my
She
friend
still
too. Like,
hates me
if
to
this
this
is his
day.
woman,
They
like
gotta be comfortable.
like he got a woman right now. They got kids together, but this is his woman. Like she knows she's sis too. She knows she can call me just as well as he can.
And it should be that way.
Yeah, and I do feel like women feel like I don't gotta assure her. I don't got that's his job. No, it's your job as a woman. Cause when you want a woman to let you know that I don't want your man, like I think people don't think that men can have female friends. And
That's the
and women can have
problem.
Now,
right.
this version,
And I
yes.
think that
But
you
that
can.
man or that woman has
don't
to
get-
make you comfortable
But look,
in
though,
that situation
That's
too.
what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
Like, I
Ooh,
don't.
we opening up another topic, and it's going. We only got a
But
short
for
amount of
real,
time.
like I don't get along with females like I do with men.
Me too.
I'm not gonna have no close woman next to me. Like my best friend, she's a female, but I click more with men. My old man clicks more with females. But the problem, he don't have no problem. It's no problem with me assuring him on my side. But on his side, oh, that ain't nothing. Oh, you feeling like, no, I'm not feeling like nothing. Because if you can go and kick it with these females and you sitting around some females and your woman can't be here, that's when the problem comes in.
Yeah.
Because
You gotta
if this
make
is
your woman
friend
comfortable.
And everything's platonic. Why we all can't sit around?
See, that
Why
was
we
the
all
thing
at
with what I was
times,
just
you know what
talking
I'm saying?
about.
You want to be with your friend by yourself.
This has been so amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like the conversations that we have had
Yes.
about everything that came out of the cup. I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen in the future with his and hers. Today's is the hers edition. Look out for next week with his and hers.
From the highs,
To the lows, we ride the wave.
finding balance in the words we say.
Open hearts, open minds, let's converse.
His and hers, two sides of the same coin. Different views, but the same joint. Talking real, no need to rehearse. Together, this is our time, this is his and hers.
So here we are, just you and me.
Sharing stories, setting minds free. His and hers.